Go. Hey guys, this is Dreadbane joined by Sapphire. This is game 2 of the King of the Hill this week, and this is between Az, of course, the blue Protoss, and KJH, the defending champion, the pink Terran. So this is Blistering Sands. Wow, what a good game for the first one.
Yeah, really surprised there considering how strong KJH was against Pinder, but Az has just shown up, taken the game right to KJH's face, not letting him expand, just taking that aggression, denying the expansion, throwing off great force fields on the ramp, and now he's one up against the defending champ. So really interested to find out whether KJH is going to go for this bio build again, seeing Az countered it so well. And also something to keep in mind is Az is really noted for his Psystorm usage. He's really phenomenal at High Templar usage, some of the best Psystorm usage I've ever seen in Starcraft 2. So if KJH does stick with using these bio builds, I would not be surprised to start seeing the trademark as High Templars and see some amazing storms go off against this bio. So KJH has to be careful. I would imagine he needs to think about mixing his builds up and not become too predictable, because Az seems to have his number in terms of this infantry build so far.
Yeah, I'm curious as far as KJH is concerned as to his mindset of if he's like sweet as with his regular build, which has worked very well for him so far, apart from that one time. And even then, like, you could say he might have just did it a bit wrong for that one game. So I have to see if he persists with it. Yeah, it's just a small thing to find out, because of course he can really turtle up if he wants to with the choke and this map. If he that's what he's after. He's got this one SCV going out now to find out what's up. Will intersect with this probe. So I don't know. I'm curious if KJH does persist with his old build, and I, for one, would love to see High Templars. I'm a huge fan of Psystorm. Oh man, would I like to see some storms in this game.
Yeah, similar opening there for Az, going for 12 gate into 14 gas, not the 12 gate into 15 gas, which has been very common amongst Protoss right now. Just getting his scout being a little bit naughty with this probe, just taking a few hits out of this barracks before the Marine gets here to say, sorry probe, the party's over. But no, throwing up his orbital command right on time. Beautiful timing on that, which is right after the barracks, which is exactly when it should be. So really tight build order coming from KJH once again. And interested to find out whether Az is going to stick to the same idea and whether he's going to go into 3-gate pressure and go from 2-gate Stargate into 3 warp gate pressure, and whether or not KJH is going to stick with the same build. But interestingly, from Az's point of view, he has all that information from the games last week, so he knows what KJH did against Pinder, and once again we're seeing KJH trying to hide this SCV behind the bushes. So unfortunately for him, I think Az is going to keep track of this SCV, and he'll be shut off very soon once this Stalker finishes warping in. But just to be a little bit obnoxious, he takes a few hits out of the pile and just pay you back for taking a few hits out of that barracks. But we are seeing this Stalker and this Marauder and Marine pop out right now, and KJH is sending them across. He does like to poke in with these initial units, see if he can take a few bites out of the opponent right now, bypassing his own SCV, and a sneaky probe here from Az. I love this probe. He's hiding in the bushes, and it's really hard to see him right there. Even zooming in, you just can't even find the guy. So I like that positioning there by Az. A little bit cheeky. So we are seeing KJH push in right now. So interesting whether or not Az is going to take any real damage from this. He's focusing on the Marine while the Stalker goes to work, and concussive shells so dangerous, but the second Stalker is going to deny this, realizing that he might actually take the Stalker out. This is a bit of a loss for Az, but KJH loses both. Another Marauder coming in, streaming a Reaper now, so this is a bit of a change up. So if KJH can lure Az's units out of position enough, he's going to be able to do a fair bit of damage with this Reaper and take some probes out. But it doesn't look like Az is biting right now. He's just holding his position, not moving to the ramp or anything, and this Reaper is basically at the rocks. So I'll be interested to find out whether KJH is going to be able to do any real damage with this, especially with the Stalkers going down and the Sentry being the only main defense there.
Looks like it's about go time for Az. He's got his gateways warping in now, with 4 and an extra 5th one being put in now. This Reaper's in the back though, sneaking out, getting a couple kills, 2 kills already before the Sentry gets to him. So a bit sneaky there. I wonder if he'll get away. He will just get away. Wow, that's a hero little Reaper there. But it looks like it's go time. He's got these warp gates up. We'll be looking for this pylon, which is on the left side actually, on the top up there, with this one Zealot just hanging out by the probe, by the pylon there. So he's already got it in the base. that sneaky little bush probe, getting his pylon down. So this could be very, very bad. KJH does, of course, know about this. That little Marine was going there, but yeah, this force is getting across there, and if he needs reinforcements, already in the base. So really, really good by Az.
Yeah, this great reaction though by KJH, showing that bunker up next to the orbital command, so he'll be in good shape to hold there. But the problem is, now he's defending two fronts. He doesn't want to be doing this because he's, for some reason, Az has been deterred by one bunker there and goes to work on these destructible rocks, trying to link up with his forces, but KJH, realizing the situation, pushing out, trying to take down this proxy pylon. It's kind of a race here between the destructible rocks and the proxy pylon. Az might consider warping in units. These destructible rocks almost down. Going to be very, very close as to which one goes down first. Might be at the same time. The proxy goes down, but Az has got another proxy down below with his main forces here, and now he has a secondary entrance to KJH's base. So this is really, really bad for KJH. And once again, Az super aggressive, not expanding, going into this really, really aggressive build and just taking the game to KJH once again, even throwing a pylon, well, cancelled with thinking about throwing a pylon down. KJH pulls off his SCVs. Desperation time in capital KJH's build, because now he's trying to get a surround off the sentry, doing so much damage, trying, even bringing his mules in once again, but it's just taken so much damage here, and the Stalker line is basically untouched. KJH is losing all his SCVs here, bringing in more and more Marines, despite having his expansion. He's in terrible shape. More Zealots reinforcing. Concussive Shell's not going to save him right there. I think he's in bad shape right now. And there's the GG. So Az 2-0 already. Wow, this is very, very surprising start to this series, especially considering how strong KJH was last week.
Man, Az is playing like a real boss. Like, did the good old-fashioned 4-gate, actually 5-gate there, doing the job against these mass barracks. So wow, really, really great by Az. Love that.
Time for game 3. Az is up 2-0.